of you to our academy. Today we are going to start with 9th standard. As in our previous video we have completed 1.1, that is the first lesson, that is the sets of 9th standard. We have finished the exercise 1.1. Now today we are going to start 1.2, but before starting the exercise 1.2 we are going to study about the different types of sets. So let me tell you that actually there are the main 4 types of sets. Those are the singleton set, empty set, finite set and infinite set. Okay, so we'll go through those 3 sets and after that we will see the exercise 1.2. See now, first type of set which we are going to study, that is a singleton set. Now what is meant by singleton set? As the name tells you, that a set which contains a single element, that type of set is called as a singleton set. Okay, so what is the definition? That is a set which contains single element, which contains a single element in a set. A single element in a set is called a singleton set. Okay, so for example, set A is equal to, for example, 2. So if a single element is there in the set, it means that this is a singleton set. Now the second type of set which we are going to study, that is an empty set. Okay, so second type of set is, that is empty set. Okay, so as empty set, as the name tells us, what the name tells us, that is empty. Means what? Empty set, that is there is not even a single element in the set. A set which contains 0 element, or not 0 element I will say, but the set which contains not even a single element, that type of set is called as a empty set. Okay, so a set which contains not a single element. Okay, and let me tell you here one thing, that empty set is also called as a null set. What it is called? It is called as a null set. Okay, so empty set means what? Not even a single element. If you got any set which contains 0. If a set contains 0, it doesn't mean that it is an empty set. Okay, so not even a single element should be there in the set, then that set will be your empty set. For example, if they have told us to make a set of even natural number, even prime number which is greater than 2. What I have told you, just see, I have given the example, that is, make a set of even prime number, okay, even prime number which is greater than 2, okay, even prime number greater than 2. Now all of you know, in the prime numbers there is only one prime number, that is 2. So here now what is there? Suppose I give a name, that is the set, name of the set, that is B. So there is not even a single element in this set. So such kind of set is called as an empty set, or it is also called as a null set. So this is the symbol or sign of the null set. Okay, so a very important point, any one name or both the names you have to keep in mind, that is the empty set as well as the null set. Study the third type of set, that is the finite set. Okay, so now what is meant by finite set? Finite is nothing but a set which has a certain limitation. So what is the actual definition for the finite set? That is, if a counting of objects or the counting of elements in a set terminates at a certain stage, such type of sets are called as a finite sets. Okay, so just we'll go through the definition. That is, if counting of objects or counting of elements in a set terminates. Terminates means what? It is stopped. Counting of the objects is stopped, or the counting of the objects has a certain limitation at a certain point. Okay, so that is the terminates. So it is in a set terminates at certain stage. At certain stage. Okay, this is called as a finite set. Okay, for example, many times it is given that make a set of natural elements or make a set of natural numbers from 1 to 10. Make a set of natural numbers from 1 to 20. So 1 to 10, it means what? You have the limitation. That is, you have to make a set of natural numbers which are between 1 to 10. Okay, so this is what? This is a finite set. So if you want to make a set of natural numbers, okay, we'll just take one of the example. That is the natural, make a set of natural numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, so I will just give a name to a set, that is set P. So I will write here all the elements which are from 1 to 10. Okay, set 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, it means what? I have a certain limitation to this set. I have to write the natural numbers only up till 10. Okay, so this is what I have the limitation. So this is what? This is a finite set. So always keep in mind the set which has a certain limitation, that type of set is a finite set. Now we will study the fourth type of set, which is a infinite set. Okay, so fourth type of set it is, that is a infinite set. Okay, so infinite set means what? It is exactly opposite to the finite set. Okay, so what is the definition? That is, if counting of element is not terminated or does not terminate, anything we can write, is not terminated at certain stage, means what? Without any limitation. Okay, so to the infinite set there is no limit. If a question is asked to you, that is, make a set of prime numbers. Okay, what is the question? That is the set of prime numbers. Now you have to make a set of prime numbers, but that set don't have any kind of limitation. It is not given की प्राइम नंबरचा सेट आपल्याला जो बनवायचा आहे तो कुठपर्यंत बनवायचा आहे, कितीपर्यंत बनवायचा आहे, त्याला काही लिमिट आहे का? देयर इज नो लिमिट गिवन टू अस. सो इफ आई गिव अ नेम टू अ सेट, that is set Q, and I will just go on writing the set of the prime numbers. Okay, without any limitation, and this will be continued further. So this set is what? This is a endless. No end is there to this set. So a set which has no end, so such type of sets are called as a infinite sets. So these are the main four types of sets, that is the singleton set, empty set, finite set and the infinite. So you have to clear all these concepts of these four sets. You have to make it very clear. Singleton means single element, empty set means no element in the set, finite means a set which has a limitation, and infinite means which don't have any kind of limitation. So I think so the concept of these all four sets are very clear to you. Now we'll study the exercise, that is 1.2. Okay, now we'll go through the exercise 1.2. See the question I have written, that is decide which of the following sets are the equal sets and which are not, and you have to just justify your answer. Now let me tell you, before going through this question, let me tell you what is meant by equal sets. Now equal sets means what? Equal sets means those sets which contain the same elements. Okay, for example, if there are the two sets A and B, if both the sets A and B contains the same elements, then those sets are called as a equal sets. Okay, now here in this question they have given us the three sets, means we have to make three sets, form three sets, and we have to justify, we have to tell whether these sets are equal or not. Okay, so we'll go through the question. Now what is given? That is a set is a set of x such that 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. Now we have to frame or we have to form the set A. Okay, so we will write a solution. Okay, so first what is there? That is the set A. A is what? It is a set of x such that 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. So we will write the equation here. See, 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. We will solve this equation and we will find the value of x. See now here, therefore 3x is equal to 2 plus 1. So 3x equal to 3. Therefore x is equal to 3 upon 3. Okay, so you have to divide and we will get the answer, that is x equal to 1. Okay, so we got the answer here, that is x equal to 1. So what is our set A? So set A is equal to, that is the which element will come in set A? That is the number 1. Okay, because we after solving the equation we got the value of x, that is 1. So in the set A we will write the element, that is 1. Now see the set B. What is given in the set B? That it is a set of x such that x is a natural number first of all. Okay, x is a natural number, this is the first thing. But x is neither prime nor composite. So when we will see our counting numbers which are there, that is 1 to 100, 1000, 10,000, whatever it may be. Whatever the numbers we see, we all know that those numbers are divided into two parts, that is the prime numbers and composite numbers. But still among these numbers, the one number is such that which is neither prime nor composite. So the number which is neither prime nor composite, that number is 1. Okay, so in the set B, what will be our set B? Set B, that is the number 1. Okay, I will just write it here as give the number to the set A, that is number 1, set B, that is number 2. Okay, now we will form the set C. What is given in the set C? That it is a set of x such that x belongs to natural number. First thing. Second thing, that is x is less than 2. Now which we have to find that which number is less than 2. 2 पेक्षा लहान number कोणता आहे? Which number is smaller than 2? So there is only the one number. Actually there are the two numbers, that is 0 and 1. 0 and 1 are less than 2. But here one condition is given here, that is x is a natural number. So from these two numbers 0 and 1 is the natural number. 0 is not a natural number. Okay. So in the set C we get an element, that is a 1. And I will write or give the number to the set C, that is number 3. Okay. So what we see in these three sets, set A, set B and set C. In all these three sets, we see that we get the same element, that is 1. Okay. So I'll just write it here that from 1, 2 and 3, what we get? We get that set A is equal to set B is equal to set C. Why they are equal? Because they contain the same element. Okay. So in this way, first of all, whatever the question is given to you, we have to frame the proper sets, we have to form, and then we have to decide whether it is an equal set or not. So to form the sets, to make the sets, this is one of the important tasks which you have to do very smoothly.